Product owner, product manager, project manager, and scrum master. Who is who? What's the difference? Who is more important? And how to join and combine those roles in one setup. I keep seeing this question daily in the teams, in articles, during the conferences. It keeps getting back as a boomerang. Sometimes it goes even further and there is a question whether we should use projects or product. What is the answer? From the perspective of any organization, what is important is how to make it effective, how to deliver effectively, and both approaches, project and product delivery, should be combined and used in a reasonable way. So let's first have a look at these two concepts, but we should have two things in mind. First, we should go beyond our own intuition and experience and try to find the objective, real elements that characterize both of them. And the second one is always try to find a synergy, not to focus on one simple approach, because looking for simple solutions that would solve all the problems, I think you know it. It's impossible. There is a variety of standards, framework, and good practices related to both approaches, product and project approach. There is also a number of already find out and already prepared good practices related to combining them together. But in multiple situations when I've seen discussions around this topic, people simply even don't know them. So if you really want to make them useful for you, you should start with knowing basics and knowing the key characteristics of those approaches and key good practices. That should be a starting point. So let's have a look at them. So let's first imagine a situation when we have a standard project. We're organizing a delivery around the project, and one of aspects of this delivery may be a product or multiple products. According to good practices, we will start with defining project charter, describing the key aspects of the final delivery, and with assigning a project manager, a person who will be fully responsible for all aspects of the project. The smallest project can be one-man army, so the project manager can perform all the activities. Of course, in case of more complex projects, the team is much bigger, and sometimes you have leaders for different areas. One of the key areas in project management is scope management, so the area which simply decides what we are delivering and what we are not delivering. Project manager, most probably in a big project, will define a person who will be responsible for this area, especially when we have a specific area like health, space, or other industries that are, for example, controlled industries. The scope area in project management covers all the business analysis, so gathering, understanding, analyzing the requirements, and then finally control and validation of the scope and its delivery. One of the most important parts of work of person or team responsible for scope management is cooperation with end users and potential end users. People who will gain value from using results of our work, using products. The one person fully responsible for the scope management will support project manager in defining roadmap, business analysis, validation and verification. Let's call this person a product leader. In a good project, product leader will focus on delivering value to users and customers. Project manager, especially in bigger and more complex projects, will focus on coordinating the whole areas of project. So working with all the stakeholders internally, taking care of the business, working with suppliers, covering the whole team and scheduling aspects in every single area. Because project manager cannot cover all the details him or herself, this is the reason why we started using Scrum and especially product owner role in projects where we deliver products. So how do we call the person who is responsible for scope management of the product inside project? It may be project manager himself, can be product owner, lead analyst, can be product manager sometimes, just the way we call them. But it also can be a person without any specific role. On the other edge of the scale, we may have a pure product approach. So we are a team, a department, or a company which focuses only on development and selling the product. And we can absolutely ignore project approach. We may simply focus on product development and use all the standards and frameworks only related to pure product development. Product organization, when growing, everyone wants to grow, will either focus first on developing new elements of the product, changing its scope, adding new functionalities, or will be growing on different markets, will apply this product to different markets, either regional or any kind of, and most probably will be scaling. There will be growing number of teams over different types of teams, more development teams, support teams, customer care teams, financial teams, market analysis, marketing teams, strategy teams. When such organization is growing, someone has to really take care and focus on long-term roadmap. So usually such role is introduced as a product manager. And there are multiple product owners working on different streams, areas of products. And the product manager is coordinating the work on the product that is performed by multiple teams. Scaled product frameworks are a hot and huge topic nowadays, so we will keep it for another video. For such an organization, it will be much more important to maybe focus on DevOps or DevSecOps, or organizing a cooperation of multiple product owners, maybe product managers. Technical aspects will become very important. So also a number of different types of architectural roles may arise and may be important in that company, but most probably they will not focus on project managers. But of course, using clear project or product approach is not the most challenging case. The most challenging cases are those when we combine them. So let's first imagine a situation when we support our product organization with project management. Two classical, quite common approaches when projects can be supportive in development of product in product organization is first, specific deliveries or implementations, and the second option is change management. In the first case, projects are used to coordinate and organize a full delivery of a specific product, or maybe adapted product, adjusted product, configured product to one of the customers, for example, or one of the markets. So we have a dedicated component, dedicated controlled component, which is supporting the whole product development, but then we have a dedicated specific scope and timeline when we have to deliver it. And the second example is change management, when we have to organize a small or big change in the product and we want to have it controlled. So we have defined scope and defined timelines, and we want to improve the efficiency of this change management, then we can use project. In order to make this picture complete, we have to mention one more situation when we have project-based organization, but also using elements of product management. We can have at least two popular examples of such situation. First one, when we are delivering projects, but we are also working on our own product that is supporting our work. It's an internal product. And the second example, because products are effective way of growing the business, sometimes project-based organizations, they are also looking to identify and prepare products based on what they are delivering on a daily basis and try to sell them. So to summarize, first example is when we have pure project-based organization. Based on the project charter, project manager is responsible for the whole area of project, including scope management. And in more complex or specialized projects, most probably he or she will engage someone who we can call a product leader, who will support working with product or products of the project. Product-based organization is focused first of all on project vision, building project roadmap, taking care also of the business aspects. The person responsible for the product will initially most probably work in a product owner role. But when the organization is growing, multiple teams can work on the same product. So the product manager can start to be a coordinator of the work of multiple teams and product owners. Product-based organizations can utilize project approach, especially in two cases. The first one, delivering or implementing dedicated, customized releases of the product or implementation of the product. And the second example is change management, when projects can be used to effectively coordinate smaller or bigger changes to the product. Project-based organizations are looking for product approaches and product frameworks, especially in two situations. First one is when they decide to internally prepare a product that will support their daily work, so kind of internal products. And the second example is because products are an effective way of selling and growing the business. So in multiple situations, organizations that provide projects, they are looking to prepare a package of their services or outcomes and simply sell them as a product. Conflict can be good for initial brainstorming, but when we are looking for an effective delivery, it's much better to find synergy. Looking for common elements in these approaches, we can find that business analysis and value delivery are those two elements. Focus on understanding the customers, especially in a dynamic environment, and on delivering the real value is crucial for both of them. If we combine them, we can strengthen the effect. If you find materials we are sharing useful, like the video and stay connected. If you have an idea what else we should share, let us know. And if you simply would like to have a chat with us over the coffee, contact us.